Are you able to see it? No? Now is it better? It's not better. I don't think this is only an option. Is it better now? Yeah. So if you see here, so what we ask this ChatGPT or chat agent, right? So this is the agent, whatever you see here, like you can ask the agent, you can plan with your agent the work. So if you put out this in the agent work, it will write the code for you. So I just asked it to read till the end. This is battery is very pleasant. So we see here, when you are saving a Power BI file, right, you can save, generally it gets saved as a .pbix file. But if you save this file as .pbip file, all your visuals will be stored in .json format. So computers can't read the charts, but it can read your .json files. Right? So it will understand what is your tables, what is the relationship. So if you see here, what it is telling is, I'll help you understand the model behind the coffee shop training report. And what it does is it read the files, it read the JSON files, and it understood the model, data model. Right? It gave us the tables, products, stores information, and there are a couple of visuals that are already built. So if you see here, when we build this report, we use this Copilot and we build the chart report, right? So it understood all that. And what it is telling is, like, now I can build a new visuals for you. So, and we didn't tell anything. From the vast information that it has, it knows what are the leaders are interested to see the visuals. So it is telling, I can build the visuals for you. Right? I can build the revenue by product category, KPI cards, and all that. So I asked it to create product mix analysis. Right? So then what it does, it created a donut chart, and then the visual is ready. Right? It took only 1 minute for me to build the visual. So whatever you are seeing here doesn't have a donut chart at all, but when I used my agent, and then this report, it built. Agent built this report. Right? So there is no, you need not put more effort to build reports, but you want to understand, right, which chart has to be used for what. So agent is generating, but agent may not be always, so you have to be ahead of the agent. So agent will tell you all these things, but your mind, you should be intelligent enough to say, okay, to accept or reject or fine tune the agent. Right? That's how you are going to build. And also not only this, now the future is how we are conversing, right? Like when you open ChatGPT, when you open Copilot, you ask the questions to it, right? Give me that, and all that stuff. So the same way, when I'm looking at the data, I want to talk to So in Microsoft, we do have a fabric. That's the one platform where you do everything with the data, like the data ingestion, data cleansing, data transformations, building ML models, and then transforming everything at one place. So that's called a fabric. I'll just show you so that you know the look and feel of it, how industry people work. Yes. So this is whatever the page that you are seeing, this is called the fabric workspace, and in this workspaces you can do a lot of things. So I just created this is one of our website where I did a coffee shop report and then all that stuff, right? Like here you can click a new item, you can do a lot. Whatever you want to do with the data analysis, everything will be at one place. So this is a big shift that industries are going now. Be it a Microsoft, be it a Amazon, be it a Google, everything are in that place where they want like everything can be done in AI, right? And so to increase the developers' efficiency, instead of previously what we used to do, we used to write code in one place, we used to put data in one place, we used to put reporting in another place, and for all these places you have to connect. You have to manage security, because when you go to outside, this security does matter, right? You don't want your data to be leaked outside. So there are a lot of places you have to put a lot of effort, and also copy data. Because your data is at one place, your report is in another place, your SQL is at one place, you have to copy data. So there's a lot of work. So now what Fabric has done is keep everything at one place. You want to do the data ingestion, do data ingestion here. Right? You want to build a report, notebook, write a notebook here. You analyze the data, build a models, do here. You want to do the reporting, do reporting here. So and you want to talk to the data, right? Now you are now you build a report, you have a data model, and you want to talk to the data. So the new concept that they got is a data agent. Anyone heard about data agent till now? So this data agent, you can talk to the data agent. So what it does is, as you can see, it's a building a generative agent that understands your data. You can answer questions. It can answer complex questions. So let me show the data agent for you, right? And I want to build a data agent. Now we are giving this report to our sales manager, and we want to do further enhance his experience, right? So we want to build a data agent. So what I do is I'll go, and even the data agent, let me quickly show the data agent also. So if you see here, there's a training data agent, right? So this is the data agent that I'm talking about. If you see here, what I asked one question, right? How to sales trend over time? I didn't tell anything to this data agent. I just told that these are my tables or these are my data set. It runs some query, SQL query at the back end. We didn't have to write any SQL query. So previously what we used to do as a SQL data engineer, we used to write the SQL queries and then give this data to the leaders, right? Now, just build this agent, give this agent to the leaders. So they can ask the questions and they can know about our coffee shop. So how to sales trend over time. So it gave me the answer, and it's also asking, do you want any Power BI visualization? Currently it doesn't have a feature to build a visualization, but that's going, I think that's in their future roadmap, product roadmap, where it will come as well. Right, and the next question that I asked is, show me our key performance indicators. Then it showed what is the total revenue and what is ready. You can ask a lot of questions. It's like talking to your data. And how do you build this data agent? Right? Any agent to work, you have to give some instructions, right? Like, okay, you behave like this, or these are some queries that you can write. So that's where the setup comes, where you give agent instructions, right? What is my data table about? So this is my sales table, product table, this is the relationship. And also you provide some example queries to this agent. So basically the agent back also LLM runs, and it forms the SQL queries by the instructions that you have given and by the example queries that you provide. It understands, okay, this is how I have to run query when the user asks. So once your setup is done, then your agent is done. And to give these instructions, right? See here, you have to give all these instructions. These are just 3 tables. So you are just provided, but assume that you have 100 tables. You have to provide 100 tables instruction and queries, example queries. You have to give the SQL queries. You see here, there are a lot of SQL queries that we have given, right? You have to write. So how much time do you think to set up this agent? Like you have to provide instructions and you have to provide SQL queries to this agent to work. So how much time it takes if you want to do it manually? It takes, you have a good data engineer, it may take 1 to 2 days. Alright, you have to provide the detailed instructions for the agent to work. So that's where same agent comes as to the rescue GitHub agent which we build the report. So what I told is I am building fabric data agent. Can you give me agent instructions for example queries? So it created all the instructions page for me. It understood all the tables and then it has provided the instructions guidelines and it provided the queries. Right? So it's all, I'm a data engineer. I didn't write any code, simple code for this thing. And I didn't write anything. What I know is, I know how to use this AI tool. I know how to use one agent to build another agent. So that's where I want to stress upon today's session. It's not like if you want to learn Power BI, right? Go to YouTube, search for Power BI tutorials, you'll get so many. Right? There's nothing like magic that you are doing here. But I just want to emphasize one fact as I'm coming from the industry. I want to tell that how the industry is changing and how your way of thinking has to change. So previously, here they're telling 10 years ago, it's not 10 years ago, just 6 years ago, 6 months ago. As a data engineer, when I'm writing code, I used to write only code. Now, it's been 6 months, I didn't write a single line of code. Maybe enhancements, but not write code. So, what is the most valuable skill now? It's like a skill of problem solving and prompting. What is prompting? You are telling agent to work, right? Like if say you have to make someone else work for you. And how clearly you are giving instructions to you, right? Agent will work for you, but with how many cycles? Is it like 10 cycles? So if I say, agent build me this one. If you just give that one vague instruction, it will build. But it's not up to that, right? Again, you have to find it, no, not this, do this, do this. So if you give a clear instruction at the first time, then you are going to build the product at the first time. So that's where the prompting comes. So the next valuable skill is the prompt engineering. How well you can do prompting so that you can make agent work for you. And then problem solving. That is today's. And as I told, industry, AI, everything is moving so fast. Systems will learn that as well. Right? Even if you give a vague instruction, it will know your history, it will learn and it will improve. So what is the next valuable skill is orchestrating, because you will have so many agents, like a microprocessors, right? Like you have so many and then you build one on top of big solutions, right? So the next will be how you are going to orchestrate all this AI system to solve your business problem. So you have a lot of tools now, like the whatever the code that I showed just now, it is all GitHub Copilot agent, and there's a Fabric data agent that I showed, right? How well are you going to use them to solve the business problem? That's the next thing. So your role is going to shift from coding to creating of intelligence, because you used to write a lot of code for building a dashboard. Now you'll just ask AI to generate all the reports for you. So that's where, and I feel you don't have to worry about that, but I feel you are fortunate enough to enter this era. No need to write so much code, right? And also previously when I joined the company, I used to get fear, oh, if I want to go and ask that senior, what will he tell? Right? Because there either you search in the Google or you go and ask some senior how to do that, like based on their experience, right? Now you don't have to go to anyone, you just open the agent and ask it, it will give. So you need not to write so much, spend so many days to write the coding or wait hours for your data modeling or documentation. all these copilots will generate 10 times faster than we do. I don't say 10 times, it's like 100 times faster. So what you are going to become, right? You are going to become AI orchestrated engineers where you know how to use these tools, and then data product creators. Because say previously you are writing a code and delivering a work in 2 weeks. You are doing 1 week. What are you going to be doing remaining 30 days? Right now you need to think what else I can enhance, what can I can automate. So instead of just writing a code, you are going to create some products, create some features. So that's what the thing. So the future is going to be a problem solvers, architects, and then product creators. So this is what it is shifting now. It is from execution to giving direction to AI systems. Right? If you see here, AI can generate SQL, but what SQL it has to generate? You have to tell that, right? So this is my problem, you generate SQL. So you are telling the AI, this is my problem, generate SQL. So you are going to redirect that. So you are going to ask the AI. And AI can join tables, but you need to understand why they join tables. Because you have the domain knowledge, right? So you know product sales, relationship, how the things are happening and the way it is. So you can guide that. So you are going to drive decisions, and also your AI become powerful when guided by the right prompts, and you have a full knowledge of business and you know the data. Then you can make the AI system work. So here are the biggest opportunity, especially for data science folks, because every company now shifting from old SQL and all that to new era where every decision they want to do is the data. Now data is a gold mine. Not oil is a gold mine. Now data is a gold mine. So and you can build models and everything in a days because using AI. Right? You take any segment, be it a HR segment, be it analytics segment, be it finance, marketing, everywhere they want to take decisions using data. So you will be in huge demand if you know how to use the AI tools. So it will be low code, no code plus AI. Right? And who is going to win this race? So the best career paths will be for people who can combine the data and AI, communication and storytelling. You build a report. You don't know how to do the storytelling. That won't click. Right? You have to look the report and tell a story about it. Because people connect with the stories, right? Machines can just learn. Machines can just give the code. That still miss the human touch. You are the one who is taking the insights that machine given to you. And then you are going to tell the story about it. But you are the face. Where AI build the code, but you are the face who is going to represent it. So future will be the people who have the storytelling, data AI, business understanding and critical thinking. So at the end, just I want to close this saying that even we do get a lot of, whenever there's a new feature releases, Satya Nadella from Microsoft, he just quoted this, you need not to worry about that AI is going to replace you. But you should be worried if you are not using AI because someone will definitely replace you if you don't know how to use AI. So in that way I want to close that. Learn AI tools and learn how to use them. Focus on prompt engineering. And I feel this generation has a lot more opportunity because everything is ready. You just need to talk to that and get insights more on that. So in that way I want to close the session, and if you have any doubts you can raise your hand and then you can tell me. I'll share this presentation and the document, and also I'll share my LinkedIn details. If anyone wants to know more, you can always contact. Any questions, please? I can take questions. No questions? Thank you.
उत्तर आहे